promote the use of limited resources for wise consumption and development of renewable energy. The ills of natural gas industry we all know well, and there are far too many, from health to social to environmental and even economic consequences. It has been questioned the risk of fracking as a boom economy which will not sustain our region. For us, it is a challenge to engage in this conversation with our college and why the college should not frack. There are a handful of members of the Board of Trustees who are executives of oil companies. For us to engage in this conversation and not draw conclusions for this long on any possibility to frack is indicative of our college weighing out the opposition. We have worked on our campus to mobilize those who feel should not frack. We started a petition, and in 2 months gained over 850 signatures, or over 40% of the current student body that feel like college should not frack. That shows precedence. This Friday, the Board of Trustees will be here visiting campus, and we're mobilizing to have hundreds of students march and protest on campus and show up the Board of Trustees the magnitude of resistance against fracking.
All right.
We firmly believe that Alleghany College should get off track and get back on track. As the future citizens, leaders, and members of the world, us students cannot afford to sit idly and watch apathetically as our future is threatened by extreme weather, climate change, and environmental degradation. Last February, the environmental advocacy and direct action organization, 350.org, held the largest climate change rally in U.S. history in Washington, D.C. About 50 students from Alleghany College went to D.C. to participate. It was a wonderful experience to see the power in numbers. Sorry, it's blowing a little bit. As tens of thousands of people marched in solidarity. When the glitz and glamour of the D.C. protest is over, we realize the resistance has only begun. And it begins here today. We need to build the resistance in each community and each town, and we need to mobilize in our communities to show the strength of the climate justice movement. We exist in every neighborhood, in every household, and it's time to realize the strength of this movement. Students care. One of the biggest frustrations that I get as an Alleghany College student is, why do you care? You're only here for 4 or 6 years, and then you're moving on. That's not true. We care about our communities. We care about the places we live. And we want to show people that we want to make the change happen that is necessary for us to have a safe and sustainable future. It is here today, and we are here to show you, the Department of Environmental Protection, that we are watching you, that we're holding you accountable, even at the present time, and for future generations to come. Thank you for your time.